Alright, hey guys, this is Marbos TCG, and the 2021 Mega Tin has been released to certain creators, and they've been opening them up, and we've been seeing like what cards are going to be in the set, like just confirmed. We had speculations of what would be in it, but now we more or less have an idea of what cards are going to be in it, and as more cards are shown, as people are opening up more packs, the list will change, but for now I just wanted to go over the ones we currently know. So yeah, let's start with so Tri-Brigade Fractal is an important card for the Tri-Brigade like combo piece. I do own I think two or three copies of this card. Uh, I did buy it when it was like a bit it was like $10. Right now it's $7. It did go up to like 25, and I should have sold it then. But I just wanted like confirmation that it would be in the 2021 Megatin. But obviously once you do that, then you're gonna once everybody knows that, then it's gonna be the price just gonna drop. But yeah, it looks like it's been dropping as people have been realizing it's gonna be in the set. So yeah, if you guys have been wanting to pick up Tri Brigade, it's probably gonna be a lot cheaper once the Megatin comes out. And yeah, I hope that's gonna help you guys. Let's see the next card here. So this one was a big one. Crossout Designator. Has not been released yet, and this card just got recently got hit in the OCG ban list. So it's gonna be interesting to see how it's gonna impact our meta. But yeah, so yeah, we were finally getting this card. I know people have been wanting to see this card, and it's been like theories around it has been circulating, and yeah, I mean I'm interested to see how people are gonna play this card. I know this is a good way to like counter certain cards that you hate going against. But yeah, let's see how much it costs. Like hopefully it's gonna. Well, I don't know if I want it to be as much. I guess yeah, like as many as you can in circulation, just so that everybody has access to it and is able to use it, as opposed to just the few that are able to afford it. But yeah, let's go to the next card. So here we got Ice Dragon's Prison. So Ice Dragon's Prison, as you can see, is $22. I do remember seeing it for a bit more, like around the $30 mark. But yeah, so you target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, you switch summon it, and then you can banish a card from both players' fields. So this card does not target. Okay, it has to be from the same type. So basically, you use this card, you take one of your opponent's monsters from the grave, and that monster is typically going to be the same type as the one that they have on the field. And then once you summon that one, you can banish both of them with Ice Dragon Prison, since they both have the same monster type. Most likely. Unless it's like for hire or something that have like different monster types throughout. And then here we got Dragon Maid Xiao. So this card, it is like the big monster of for Dragon Maids. It's not like crazy notable. It's only like $8-9, but I think it's notable in the fact that like there is that very expensive Dragon Maid card, and seeing it possibly be in this tin, I think it's notable. And yeah, I think it's always better to just make Yugioh just more accessible to more players, and not just the people that are willing to spend like $80 on a card. But yeah, so this is nice to see. Now this one's pretty big. Animador and Archosaur. So this card is $30. Easily before it would hit like $80, but seeing it at 30, it's probably because people are realizing that it's going to be in the Mega Tin, and people aren't going to be as likely to buy it. So they're trying to drop it as much as they can, get as much money as they can. This card is a staple in dinosaur decks, and it's going to be. This is what made how dinosaurs get to like the main scene. And I know Dinosaurs is a pretty cheap deck, and once people are going to be able to get access to this, hopefully at a better rate than it's hopefully it's not a super rare card. I know it's an ultra rare, but people are worried that it's going to be like short printed or something. I hope that's not the case. But yeah, so I hope you guys are going to be able to use this card. But yeah, we got Dogmatica Ecclesia here. So she's $13. She was a little bit more. Dogmatica is that archetype that people have just been stapling onto anything and just making like hybrid decks with it. I'm not a big fan of like that. Like, just I think it kind of like when a deck isn't as good, but people just like, okay, let's just staple dogmatica on it, boom, and then now it works. Like, I mean, I guess it works. If it works, it works. But I'm not a big fan of that. But basically, this card was relatively expensive. So hopefully, when it gets reprinted, it is going to be cheaper and more accessible for other players. And here we got Virtual World Mahime Lulu. So this card is a must-have for the Virtual World deck. I know Virtual World is a deck that used to be like one of the best decks. I think it's still a solid deck to use, and definitely a really good, like, more on the side of like budget option if you guys are looking to build a really good competitive deck that isn't gonna like completely break the bank. Good deck to go with. But yeah, so seeing this reprinted, hopefully make it even cheaper. But yeah, let's see the next one. We got here Fusion Deployment. So Fusion Deployment is $9 right now, which isn't like crazy, but it is something. And it is reprinted in a secret rare, so is the Virtual World Mahime. So Fusion Deployment is not crazy notable. I think it's just gonna be a good card to see in circulation for like decks that can switch summon monsters like that are specifically listed on the Fusion card. But yeah, hopefully people are able to, like, just because once people have more access to these cards, it's gonna create a lot more creativity with what people are gonna be able to do, since there's more people that are able to play with it and there's more interest around it, and people are gonna try to come up with plays with it. So it's good to see. And then the most notable one, in my opinion, is the Triple Tactics Talents. So as you can see, Triple Tactic Talents is $92. It is a very expensive card. Not that many people have it. The only other version of it's like a Starlight Rare, and that was like $300-400. And this card is so good. It's so good, and it's gonna help out combo decks so much. And as you guys can see, like, if your opponent has activated a monster effect during your main phase's turn, activate one of these effects, draw 2 cards, take control of one monster your opponent controls, or look at the opponent's hand and choose 1 card from it and shuffle into your deck. Like, this card is so good, guys. It just seems insane to me. And for a long time, it's been restricted to people that were lucky enough to pull it or that just bought it off. And I think once this card, I heard that it's going to be short print, and people have been like opening. I heard somebody like saw 12 openings and they only saw 1 person pull it. So it is going to be pretty rare, I'm guessing, which makes sense. It is a really good card, but I hope having this into circulation and hopefully like having more access to it, it's going to be so helpful for combo decks. Because right now, combo decks is just, they're not like doing horrible. I think they're all really solid. I just love combo decks though, because I think it's just more fun to see like you doing this and then doing that. Like, I think it's more fun. And just seeing a way to recover from it, especially since Called by the Grave is at 1. Having this, it won't negate it. It's just a way to kind of give you more, what's it called? Like, give you more cards to play with if you want to draw 2 cards, or more things to play with. And once they activate, like, because for combo decks, especially with like if you guys played Gladiator Beast, there's like choke points, and if people know when to like use their Ash Blossom, their Rock, they're just able to stop it. And hopefully having this card more accessible to players is going to be able to stop that. And yeah, so I'm happy to see this. I'm really happy to see this, and it's going to be a must-have in a lot of decks, a lot of combo decks for sure. And it's probably going to be really annoying, and I can see it eventually getting hit just because it's such a good card. But yeah, guys, if you guys like the cards, I have bought like a lot of these tins. Like, I pre-ordered them months ago. I pre-ordered like 12 of them or something. And yeah, I'm gonna do an opening for that, so just make sure to stay tuned, guys, and we'll see like if I'm able to pull, how many of these I'm able to pull. Hopefully a full set. Probably not. I can see that this is probably gonna be pretty rare. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Tell me what you guys think about these cards. What else do you want to see in the Mega Tin? And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.